Yo, so night two, man. How we feeling? Night two kind of outweighs night one.
Night
Everybody's
two's
talking about
the
night
night,
two. It's like it's
according
like
to
SummerSlam
Cameron.
again. It's like oh yeah, Saturday ass. Your Saturday WrestleMania ass. Oh my god, that's just funny as hell.
The only thing I don't like about that notion, and like I don't like, don't get me wrong, like it's very possible WWE literally did. They're like, okay, what is our six best matches? Boom, night two, call it a day. Other than like the main event or whatever. But like, if that's the way they were thinking, and they decided, okay, we're putting all the women on night one except for two. We're gonna have four women's matches, but we're only putting one on night two. Like that's another thing. That's why I don't like that feeling, because I think the
Yeah,
women are gonna kill it. I
yeah,
think the women are gonna steal the show. Like I really don't think the women are gonna have one bad match to the bunch.
exactly.
But
Um,
yeah, night two. It's funny. I was talking to Danielle, and she was like, "Night one, I think, is the superior night." And I'm like, "No, you're wrong." And she's like, "Is Oba and Brock on night one?" I'm like, "Nope." And she's like, "Oh, well, never mind. Never
yeah,
mind."
exactly. Probably the best few leading into this mania
They,
right now
I
too.
easily. I would have liked either Sammy, Trick, or Oba Brock to be night one, and then I feel like the nights would have been evened
More
out a little
even.
more. Really, I
E-
just needed one of those matches to be on the first night too. But night
Exactly.
two of WrestleMania is gonna kill it.
It's gonna be insane, man. Oh, but Femi versus Brock Lesnar. We going right into it. Oh, but versus
Bro, the
the
entrance is gonna be sick.
versus the
I was trying to
Beast.
predict the entrance. I feel like they're gonna have like Nigerian soldiers like on the side with like old
Just
school attire. Boom.
strutting
Like
with
they're gonna
him.
be like literally like sword shit, like Black Panther style, where it's like, boom,
Yeah,
boom, we're gonna see them, boom. Like
yeah.
as that pans through, we're gonna see them, and then dun 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 dun, dun and then it's him.
This is gonna be
Oh, bah.
massive.
His
Yeah,
entrance is gonna be an experience.
that's why they put the ladder match after this because they're like, yo, we gotta put a banger on after this. You know what I mean? You can't get the crowd
Yep.
like that's why it's almost banger after banger after banger after banger to quote
Yep.
Sheamus.
Yep.
But who you got, man? First of all, how you feel about the feud?
I mean, the feud has been excellent. The feud has
Yeah.
been the best built story in the entire company by far. Um, as you know, I've made this well known. I am scared shitless because Brock did not hit Oba with the F5 yet.
Mhm.
So we know we're getting that. Everyone's been preaching to me, Brady, calm down. Oba's kicking out at one. Everyone's been saying that, I am a believer. I do kind of think that's going to happen. I'd love to see Brock start the match going crazy. F5, kick out at one, then German, kick out at one, F5. Like, I want to see Brock get 8 minutes of just unstopped offense, and then Oba just laughs at him. And then the arena reacts
Mm.
to it. Brock reacts to it, and everyone's freaking out like, oh shit, here it is. And then just boom, Oba is just uncontrollable and puts down the beast. I am predicting that Oba wins. I'm going with the ruler.
Mm.
We need it. It's time. It's got to happen.
I love that. I love the enthusiasm because Oba's the guy right now. I really like Oba. I think he's has a great future ahead of him. But this is where we gonna have to agree to disagree.
What?
Because I've been telling you this entire time. I got Brock Lesnar winning this match. And this is my reasoning.
Nah.
It's not that I want Brock Lesnar to win. My
I
reason
know.
is very simple. Is that where does Oba go from here? Now, Oba beats the Beast, like I say again, on Monday Night Raw, Raw after Mania. He needs to go right up to the champion and say, I want a title match tonight. Like it doesn't have to be at Raw, but basically, I want him to call his shot. I want him to say, "Hey, I'm coming straight for the belt. I just conquered the Beast. The Beast just his last match. He squashed John Cena. I know Gunther beat him as well, but I'm saying Cena got obliterated. So I love the theory. I love that. I really wish it
But
happens the
here's
way
the
you said
thing.
it,
Here's
Brady.
the thing.
Yeah.
That's why this is why that happened.
Mm-hmm.
They needed to make Brock look strong again so that this when he loses to Obafemi, it really means something. They had to
Agree.
remind us all he's the beast so we can see the beast fall.
Agreed. It's just something in my gut is telling me Brock is taking this W only because I don't think he's losing until he loses his retirement match. And I think he's retiring this year. So, but
Nah,
that's my only opinion on it. That's all I got for it. I
I
agree
got
with
you.
you wholeheartedly. Like if I was looking at it as just I want it to
Like
happen,
in
I'm with you. But
right.
realistically, I don't
In
know.
terms of being
It's
in
tough.
terms of what Oba does after, like he doesn't need to rush for the title because once he beats Brock, once he has the beast head on
Mm-hmm.
his mantle, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's the guy that slayed him. Well, now we can easily get some mileage out of that where the target is on his back. And normal
Mm-hmm.
people that would never step to a 6'6", 300-pound monster are now looking at him a little different because you're like, yo, I could take down the guy that took down the beast. I can take down the guy that ended the Undertaker streak. I can get all these accolades in one fell swoop. So
I like
I
it.
think there's mileage in that, and I'm sticking with Oba. Let's go.
I like it. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. What we got next? The ladder match.
Woo,
Penta versus Rey Mysterio versus Rusev versus Javon Evans versus JD McDonough versus Dragon Lee for the Intercontinental Championship. They couldn't have Carmelo Hayes and Ilya in this match and make it an 8-man? Like, come on.
bro. I also think there's an argument to be said that Matt Cardona could have been added to this as well.
Of
Yeah,
course.
there's definitely too many names that could have been added to this
That's
easily.
going to be in the
But either
Andre the
way,
Giant Memorial Battle Royal probably now.
yeah, yeah. But I'll tell you this: I'm not mad at someone like JD McDonough getting chosen for this slot where I don't
Agreed.
think anyone would have guessed that. I'm not mad at Rusev getting a shot at the title, a big ladder match spot at WrestleMania. I think a lot of people, if you asked them at the beginning of the year, they would have been like, "Yeah, Rusev's not getting on the Mania card."
Mm-hmm.
And Dragon Lee's another one that I think you would have gotten a similar answer from that. And so
Mm-hmm.
as much as I agree with that, I 100% feel that way. And I'm mad for all the different talent, even the Chad Gables and Ludwig Kaisers or El Grande Americano 1 and 2. Like, even they could have gone on this if you're saving their one-on-one for AAA Mania. So, but like I said, I think the people in this match are going to kill it. And this is a tough one. It's similar to the women's tag team title match where I don't think it's ready for the champion to lose the title yet. We still feel so fresh into the reign, but with this WrestleMania ladder match, it kind of feels like a perfect time to crown Javon. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I'm going back and forth. My brain is telling me Penta retains, and that this is just the perfect way to continue to portray him as a lucha superstar, as a just a game changing superstar, and a big IC championship defense for him. Like that seems like the smart money. And
Yeah.
then there's the fan in me that was with you in Barclays when we met Javon that just wants to say nothing other than Javon Evans is taking it home. So
Uh-huh.
fuck it. Let's go. Javon Evans is taking it home.
Let's go, young OG.
Let's
Let's
go.
go. Yes. I'm going with the same exact person. I got Javon Evans winning, man. And I feel the same way. Like I'm like, do you take it off of Penta? Are they gonna take it off of Penta? And then I'm like, damn, Javon Evans is 21 years old. He can become the youngest intercontinental champion at WrestleMania. And if Triple H wants to beat the allegations, you do that shit,
Yep.
baby. You do it. You
Yep.
just go all in. You let the
Yep.
young OG win. and you let him get a nice little run with the IC title. Penta can get it back if you want to do that. Let him have a singles match. But regardless, if Javon gets crowned at Mania, man, I'm gonna smile from ear to ear because the kid deserves it, man. He's a beast, yo. He's so good. He's so good.
He's Triple H. Triple H has 3 opportunities on night 2 to
Hmm.
beat the allegations. He has to do 2 of 3. One will
Yeah,
not do. We need two of
exactly,
three
exactly.
at minimum.
At
I'd love
minimum,
all 3.
yeah. But
Yes.
I'm with you on that, my brother. Next up, they're going if they're going back to back to back to back. Trick Willie versus
Yep.
Sami Zayn. Mr. Lemon Pepper Stepper versus the Gingerbread Man for the United States Championship. What you thinking?
I mean, I'm thinking, I want to say we're getting a double turn, but in reality, the double turn happened already. Like, in reality, the fans have loudly rejected Sammy. They took the wrong turn with him. When they were
Yeah.
putting Sammy with Cody in that feud, and it looked like he was going to cost Cody and help Randy, boom. We were in the money. You finally got the crowd loving Sammy again,
Hmm.
especially with him and Cody having those blow-ups in the back. And now all of a sudden, Sami Zayn is back to taking opportunities from somebody else. Like, being with Cody was the only way you were going to keep him babyface. And now, boom. So Sammy, we're ready for a heel Sammy. We're ready for a finally a babyface Trick because he's the biggest babyface in the company. Um, I I I could see Carmelo getting involved. I don't necessarily know about that, but I could see it possibly happening. But yeah, I'm going with Trick Willie, Mr. Lemon Pepper Stepper. This entrance is gonna be one of the most exciting things possible in the entire show. Yo, should I redo that? Can you hear that?
Yeah, no, I heard it. You're just gonna hear it. But
Bro,
anyways,
it's
yeah, I agree, bro. We rolling with Trick Willie.
Trick Willie all the way. All the
Yeah, I'm
way, Trick
rolling.
Willie.
I'm rolling. And then we got little Yachty pulling up with him. So I'm excited for Trick Williams' entrance too. I think he's gonna get a special entrance. It's in Vegas, and he has a favorite song from a Vegas artist that he likes that I think might pop out. We'll see. This dude, Baby Keem.
That's another entrance that I think is gonna be a supreme
Yeah, I
entrance.
think he
I
might he
do
might
hope that like
do he might do a remix of his song or something like that, or they might just do the song
I
and like
heard
just all these dudes come out.
Well,
What
I
you
heard
hear?
rumors that there's a new song in the works called Mr. Lemon Pepper Stepper,
That's
which is
cool.
going to be like a revamped theme song. It's not going to be like a new one where they just get rid of the whoop that trick. It's
Nah,
just
you
going to
got
be
to
a bit
keep that.
revamped. This is what I heard on the streets.
Okay.
But whatever they do, I hope we get like if Lil Yachty performs or somebody else, I hope they perform and then we hear the horns and get the entrance scene that we love so much.
That's
I've been
exactly
actually
how I
like
would do
today.
it.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. It has to. I've gone down a Trick Williams rabbit hole of just watching his different entrances from NXT. And it's like the vibe. I've been waiting for this to happen at WrestleMania. Like, I've been waiting for what we're going to get
Hmm.
on Sunday. It's going to be epic. And they got to finish it up. The entrance isn't enough. You got to have Trick Willie get it done.
Let's go, baby. Yes, sir. All right. Next up, Blood Feud. Dominic
Oh, yeah.
Mysterio, Mr. Dirty Dom, versus the Demon Finn Balor. This one's interesting, man. Like, of course, I love the build. I was mad that they didn't have them come out. They had Dom come out for 1 minute, not even maybe 30 seconds when we was at Raw, and I was hoping they build it a little bit more in the garden because the garden would have loved that. Like especially it was like flashes of the demon, but he didn't come out kind of thing. Like and it like spooked Dom. Like they could have did something more, but they didn't give them enough time. Obviously, um, regardless, the feud's been good because it's been brewing. We knew this was happening at some point. I wasn't sure if it
Yeah,
was going to be for
exactly.
the Intercontinental title or not. It's just a singles blood feud. Cool. All right. I wish it was a stipulation as well, but it's okay. Regardless, I think it's going to be a good match. And now since Finn Balor's about to go his separate ways, I think he needs to get this W. So I'm probably going with the Demon Finn Balor. Also because the Demon lost the last time we saw him. I think the last two times we saw the Demon, he lost. So I think the Demon wins finally. And I think this is time for Finn to like switch shows. I think he should go to SmackDown and like start a new run for himself. You know what I mean? I think it's time to go to greater pastures and leave Judgment Day and Raw behind. How you feeling?
Yeah, no, I 100% agree. This is actually, if I had to put money on one WrestleMania match, it would be this one, and I would say Demon Finn gets the win. It feels like that's the only way we have to do it here. As you said, I do kind of hate that they went ahead and announced Demon Finn, especially since we've
Yeah.
heard Finn Balor say that he would do it another way. And the way he would do it is the way we would do it, which is
Mm-hmm.
just because we all knew it was going to happen. They didn't have to tell us. We knew. Not one person bought a ticket for WrestleMania that they weren't already going to buy. You're,
Yo, my fault, bro. You was at
you're,
the Demon
no
Finn
worries, bro.
Balor part. You hear me?
Yeah.
All right.
So not not one person bought a ticket for WrestleMania that they weren't already gonna buy because the Demon was announced. They already knew Demon was coming.
Yep.
So I think Demon Finn wins, and I do hope we get like a different, like it's not the same exact face paint. Like I'd like to see a new revamped Demon. Maybe throw some green in there, not just red. That could maybe even be a silent nod to all the fellow stoners. Now that we know Finn Balor's one of us,
Yeah, exactly.
get a little green for 420 weekend.
That would be
But
sick.
yeah, I got Demon Finn winning this one.
Yeah, I'm all the way with the Demon for this one. Next up, Jade Cargill, the WWE Women's Champion, versus Rhea Ripley for the title, for the strap, for the championship. This one is interesting, man. Like, I haven't
Yeah,
been
this
the
is tough to
biggest
call.
fan of this feud. I was hoping they might lean more into the Twitter beef or whatever we want to call it. But they did their best with it because like Jade now has a stable, the baddies 2.0. And you know, Rhea always gonna
I
have
like
EO in
that a
her
lot.
corner. Yeah, exactly. And then Rhea's always gonna have EO in her corner. So how you feeling? I'm gonna let you say what you think first. I wanted to set the tone.
Yeah, this one's tough because I really, when this was first set up, I really did think that this was done to give Jade like the supreme win that will catapult her, the supreme win that will define this title run.
Mm-hmm.
Because if she loses it after what, she only had one defense, right? It was just that one match against Jordan Grace. That's the
Jordan
only
Grace.
title
Yeah.
defense she's had, right? Yeah. So if that's how they end it, like it's a dud, you know, it's a bust. And especially if you give her a heel stable, two baddies to have her back, only for it to not be enough. Like now you're making her look bad, you're making them look bad, you're destining that stable for a lack of success. With that said, it does kind of feel like I've been feeling the mood change where all of a sudden it does kind of feel like they're getting ready to just go back to the mommy well and give Rhea the
Mm-hmm.
title. I think smart money is Rhea. I am going to go with Jade though, just because I think smart booking says Jade retains. Like I said, if you wanted to keep Rhea protected, you did that the second you got Jade a stable. She does not have to win this clean. This does not actually have to define who is stronger, who is bigger, badder, or better. Jade can get the win because she cheated. It's fine. Jade can get the win because Rhea had too many people to worry about. It's fine. But this is a win I think Jade needs. I think Jade losing would be a big mistake.
Yeah, I agree wholeheartedly. I believe Jade Cargill should get this W if you want to establish a new superstar in the women's division, especially since the title hasn't been defended too much with her. And even before that, Tiffany's run wasn't too good. So let her get a little bit more shine and, see what she can actually do. You know what I mean? Because sometimes they take the belt off of somebody and they didn't get enough time to shine. So I think if you keep the belt on her, she could actually have some other feuds. You know what I mean? And it
I
just propels
also I
another
also think
superstar.
WWE has a problem when it comes to committing to the WrestleMania moments they create, especially with the women. And
Yeah,
what I mean by that is last year, who won both women's championships? Don't
tip.
answer that question.
Oh,
Ask yourself this. Were
yeah.
they on the Mania? Are they on the Mania card this year? The answer is no. Tiffany and Io
Nope.
Sky, both not on the card. Who won the championship at Mania 2 years ago? It was Bailey. What was she
Mm-hmm.
doing last year at Mania? Oh, yeah, getting the stanky boot for no reason. So a part of me, and I think this is where like the mood of change that I'm feeling is coming from, where it's like a part of me thinks if WWE wants to be on the safe side and not put them in a position where you're even risking doing the same thing they did last year, they might just give it to Rhea because Rhea is going to be on the Mania card next year as long as she's healthy.
Yeah.
Jade Cargill, WWE has to figure out a whole new year of planning. So it really, like I said, this is a tough one to pick, but I'm going to go with Jade because it's the smart decision.
Yeah. I am with you on that. Now, the main event.
Yeah.
CM Punk. Now let me stop. CM Punk versus Roman Reigns, the OTC. This is interesting. The build has been pretty good. It's been pretty good, especially the chatter. The chatter has been really really interesting because it's mano y mano. They going straight from the rip. They going straight from what's in here. You feel it. You like okay.
Yeah.
You feel like okay. Some of this might be some real animosity against me. You know what I mean? So I'm loving that part of it. Um, I like the little integration of maybe a bloodline reforming, but will they? Are they gonna ruin it? I don't know. It's interesting to see because who knows, man? Who like it's the way it's been building with them, it's a little up in the air. You know what I mean? Because they're not as solid as they used to be. They're solid because they're family, but they're not like how the bloodline used to be. Like I don't know if Jay feels like he should be the tribal chief. I don't know if Jimmy is coming for the throne. I feel like it's still in that retrospect of things. But regardless of that, Punk, he's walking into the main event of night 2 this time as the champ. Ah, I don't know, man. At first, when this feud first was starting, I thought it was gonna be a lot of shenanigans, like in the match. Now I'm really thinking it might be just a mano y mano one-on-one match. I don't know if anybody's gonna pop out. I don't. And if it is
it's
anybody, it might be the Usos. But I
it's
don't
so
know,
weird because I
man.
used to feel that way and you were telling me differently, and now I've switched to the way you were telling me
How I was
because you were
feeling,
telling
yeah,
me The Rock was going to come back.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
And I was like, no way, no way. And then
yeah.
all of a sudden, CM Punk started talking about Dwayne. And I'm like,
And you know, The Rock is in Vegas
like,
right now. He's in Vegas
of
right
course
now
he is.
for a movie
Of course he
convention.
is. So, yeah, I
So
actually think Rock does appear. I think Rock does get involved. I don't know about this one or Cody Randy. I think Rock does something to
yeah,
somebody.
yeah.
Um, I think I a part of me does feel like we're getting another bloodline. But then I'm
Mm.
asking myself, I'm like, how are they going to set this apart from the last bloodline? Uh, Like I'm very curious. I think MFT's not being on the card leaves room for them to somehow get involved in this too. But I'm not even sure because they
Mm,
kind of have the next story coming with Tamatonga. Like it looks like he's sprouting on his own.
yeah.
So I do think my prediction is solid. I think it's Roman. I think Roman's winning. That's my pick. It's
Hmm.
about trying to predict how it happens and what else happens and if any fugazi things go down. That's where I'm finding difficulty. Where like because a part of me thought the bloodline was gonna like turn on him. A part of me thought Usos were gonna turn on Roman,
Yeah.
especially when they changed their theme song, the Usos
Yeah.
theme song. I thought they were trying to kill the Yeet movement. They've now revamped that and brought back the Yeet movement. So now I'm starting to feel differently. But I do think the bloodline might reform. Roman Reigns keeps saying we.
Hmm.
He keeps saying we.
Hmm.
So yeah, I'm going with Roman. I'm going with I'm gonna throw it up. I'm gonna throw it up. I'm going with the OTC, the tribal chief. But I'm very interested to see how we get there.
Man, this one's tough, bro. Out of all the matches, this is the hardest one to call for me. I've been originally, I was all when we was talking about it, like how it was before. I was all Roman. Like something switched within the last few weeks, especially with the Pat McAfee integration and like you know how I've been saying about this TKO corporate structure coming into play, and maybe it's like a new corporation forming and stuff like that. It's just I don't know the pieces of the puzzle. Now I'm thinking Roman and Bloodline could be TKO. You know what I mean? Like, cause even a picture today, it looked like Randy was in the front seat while Roman was doing that that chat that thing he did in the
No,
black SUV. Yeah, it looked like Randy Orton was in the
you
front
thought
seat.
Randy was?
Like, yo,
No
look at what
way.
I posted on Instagram. Like I posted it and yo, it looked like Randy. So I'm like, okay, are we getting the real TKO movement now? Now things are starting to filter in. The funny part is, I
You
had
have been
Punk,
talking about a corporation for a
but
minute.
I had Punk turning heel and joining a corporation. I didn't have it the opposite way. So that's why I'm 60-40, leaning towards Punk winning.
Oh my God, that does look like Randy.
It does, right?
Oh my God, you are right, my bro. What? That 100% looks like Randy.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Oh my. Oh shit.
I'm telling you.
Oh shit. Okay, I didn't even
So
peep that. Oh
like
shit.
I was leaning towards Punk, but then I saw that picture. Now I'm leaning more towards Roman again. I'm really 50. I was 60-40 Punk. Now I'm 50-50. I don't want to say 50-50 because that's horrible. You have to make a choice. I guess I'm gonna go with the tribal chief.
Throw him
Yeah,
up.
I'm gonna
Throw
go
him
with the
up.
tribal chief. He has to,
I
especially since he's on Netflix, Raw, like everything in business. If you're thinking about this TKO movement, I gotta go with Roman. Unless it's a double twist and CM Punk walks out like he's Stone Cold Steve Austin in 2001 at WrestleMania 17 and sides with TKO himself.
right. A part of me
But
thinks that CM Punk has something up his sleeve,
because he's
and
also been
Roman
talking
taking
like
him too
that.
lightly.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I
Right.
don't need nobody. Remember, he's like, I don't need nobody like
And
you
Roman's
do.
kind of been like scoffing at him and all that stuff. So like that's why I was like for the longest time assuming that the bloodline was going to turn on Roman, that CM Punk was going to get in their ear and say, "Bro, you know he's never respected you. You know he's never actually shown you any of the love. Where was he when you dropped your tag team titles? But you're going to
Yeah,
help him win another championship?" Like a part of me feels like that could easily happen and maybe even should happen. Maybe Roman Reigns needs to be humbled by his past and actually, be put in his place for a little bit. I don't know. But something about this is just telling me Roman is taking it again. Um, and that we in some way we are somehow long overdue once again for a Roman Reigns title reign, despite the fact the last one lasted forever.
yeah, you're right. It's been a while. Also, he lost the last two manias, so it's kind of hard to see him losing three manias in a row. But yeah,
Yeah.
man, WrestleMania 42, we're excited. We got our own watch party, so you know you could come and enjoy the 420 vibes with us in the hill
Yep.
marks. Yo, it's gonna be a vibe at only at Partake is the Instagram, but the name of the space is Partake. So come pull up on us. We're gonna be in Long Island City. Ken Stars is hosting. We're bringing a ring. That's all you need to know. Come pull up, get your photos. Come swing on the ropes if you want to. Come pull up. We're gonna have some fun, man, and make sure you bring your bring
If
your
you're
bring
looking
your
for
A
a
game.
place to be comfortable, come to Partake. We got it playing in 4 different rooms on 5 different screens, including the biggest big screen in the tri-state area. As he said, 420 friendly. We're 2 days before 420, so why wouldn't we be? Easily the most comfortable you will be at a wrestling watch party. It's with us at Partake.
Yeah, we might as well bring some popcorn because that movie screen, man, you're gonna want to kick your feet up and feel like you're watching a movie, especially for
Big
Mania.
facts.
So let's get it, man. A pleasure. Yo, we out of here. See y'all on Saturday.
You're
Oh yeah.
all right.